Well, this took a little bit of a while to get on here. I was going to save this whole motor, but then I realized that this thing has sat outside for probably 4.5 months now, so I don't really think she'd be that good. Plus I did run the transmission out of fluid and did kind of run it for about 20 minutes with no radiator, no lines, no loop kit, no nothing. So my money's on that motor is not that good. And I don't really have a lot of luminas, so I don't really think it's worth me keeping. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull axles, bearings, struts out of this, and to do it the easy way, I'm just going to cut the lower control arm with a torch. That's probably the easiest way to get it out. Did get my headers off. But believe it or not, the hardest part was to get this thing on there. Yeah, it is definitely sketchy. That's the best way to put it, is sketchy. So we have to get all the tires off. So there's quite a bit of tires left to get off. We have to get the front suspension out of it, and then we have to fill the interior of this. She's got a bit of stuff in there now, but not a whole lot, so we'll probably drive a car up and start stripping. But I guess first things first, let's get out the parts I want to keep and then pull all the tires off. I don't know if you guys just seen that, but I just took a little bit of a nasty fall off that. Cut my hand up a little bit right there, but by far the worst spot is right here. Ah, that hurts. So I'm gonna head inside and put some bandages on, and then I'll be back out to finish this in about maybe 20 minutes. So I'll see you guys again. Remember, I get hurt more. Oh, my hands are just covered in blood. I get hurt more working on the cars than I do in the ring, so I'll be right back. I'm back. This really sucks. That was a pretty nasty gash on the bottom side. I just went and got some band-aids on. Oh, I don't know if you guys seen that, but I was on time lapse and I was trying to get off of the top of the W body, and I slipped on the edge of the trailer because it's all icy out here. And I just tried to grab, and I guess it just laid me wide open. That was a good gash. It's going to take a while for that to heal. But I'm not done out here, so we need to continue. Woo! Tomorrow's going to really suck at work, that's for sure. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to answer this phone call, and I'm going to throw the doors in there, and I'm going to pull the Fusion up. I think everything's going to move a bit slower now. Oh. Holy, does that hurt. I got a lot to do today, and I really was not planning on this. Woo! That hurts. I have to have this car filled tonight, so tomorrow after work I can take this into the yard, because Wednesday I gotta pick up something different, but it's a motor, don't worry. And it's not for derby use. It's I think she's like a 18.3 liter Cummins, and I gotta move it for work. So I need to have this empty tomorrow night. Whoa, that sucks. But let's keep going, I guess. I was going to strip this the Fusion tonight, but I started thinking about that, and I think this Fusion should be done special. I think it should have its own video, it should have its own teardown. It's not just going to be montaged into something else. So I actually didn't touch the Fusion at all tonight, so she's still sitting pretty. I have had it up for parts for about a week now in Kijiji, and nobody's bought anything, so I kind of think this thing's going to come on the chopping block very shortly. So Fusion is still sitting here and still sitting pretty, but not for long. But I did strip the, I did fill the Buick, and I saved spindles, axles, struts, lower ball joints, that kind of thing. Everything I really wanted, I saved out of this. I did fill it up, and what I filled it with was a couple seats out of those ones back there, and parts off this car. Now you guys haven't seen this thing before, but it is a two-door Toyota Camry. I bought it in the dark, and I think I overpaid for it, to be honest, and I drove 3.5 hours one way to get this. And the reason why I overpaid it, I will show you in another video, because I think it deserves its own video, and I should have really looked at this before I bought it. But I have it, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I do want to show you what is wrong with it. And I might even fix it, believe it or not. I have the front frame off of the quarter car I could cut apart and re-weld to the front of this car. But that's for a later date as well. But the Buick is full. The rear 3/4 of the car is on there, and my hand is still not doing the best. But I do have, all I have left to do is to tie this thing down, put a lot of straps on it because this thing is sketchy. And now I want to do a little giveaway. Now, I want you guys only to comment if you actually want this steering wheel. But I'll keep this contest open for 7 days, and I'm not going to comment back to anybody because there's a possibility you can get it wrong. What I want to know is every derby this car has been in. I want heats and feature of every time you've seen this Buick in the ring. And I'm going to give you guys a little hint. There's going to be 5. So that's the only hint you're going to get. I want to know if you guys know where this car was ran and who, like where it was ran, what heat it was ran, and like what class it was ran would be kind of cool, because it actually did run a couple different classes, and the winner will get this steering wheel shipped to them for free. It'll also come with a Zacks Workshop t-shirt, and I will personalize the wheel with your name and saying congratulations, everything. So let's see those comments come in. I'm not going to reply to anybody in 7 days, because I don't want to say to people if they're right or wrong, because that doesn't work. It's a contest. Go through my previous videos, boys and girls, and find out where this car's ran and what classes it has ran. And thanks for watching Zacks Workshop. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow. And my hand is, I think it's okay, but I'll survive. See you guys back here tomorrow.